Today on Chris Cooks, we're making Caribbean menudo. Menudo, it's made in different countries in different ways. Where I come from, we call it Mondongo, but I'm making Caribbean menudo, which means that I'm cooking 8 pounds of cut up beef tripe. This has to cook for exactly 3 hours. But to make it more interesting and flavorful and fun, I'm gonna add also beef feet. This entire concoction here has to cook for exactly 3 hours, and to give it some flavor, so in between the cooking you can actually taste it and see if it feels good to you, if it's all right, if it's fully cooked. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of salt. I'm covering this up and I'm letting it cook for 3 hours. Okay, after your menudo has cooked for about an hour, you should be able to cut it into squares, about 2-inch squares like this. Okay, so it should be cut about that size. Just throw it back in. It's still cooking. It's only cooked for an hour. While that's all going on, you prepare your 12 carrots. You should peel your carrots before you put them in. You should cut your carrots no smaller than 1-inch square. It's called Caribbean menudo because in many countries they add no vegetables at all. So your carrots should look about that size. As you cut your carrots, you put them right in. Your 12 carrots, and you should have about 6 medium-sized potatoes. Your potatoes should be cut a nice size, about 1 inch also. This should be about the size of your potatoes, and you also put them right in. You should also have 1 medium-sized onion. You're gonna peel your onion, and you should also put your onion in about 1 inch. The onion should be about this size, which is like 1/2 inch. The reason why we put the onion in now is so that the onion has the whole 2 hours that is left to cook. The onion should completely dissolve. Okay. 12 carrots, medium carrots, should look like this. You should make a whole bowl, which is about 1.5 cups of carrots, cut about 1 inch, and then you can put them right in. The 6 potatoes are also going to go into a cup this size, and they're also going to make a full cup. And this is all accompanied by 2 cups of chickpeas, peeled chickpeas. Should go in now. So it's 2 full cups, which is like 2 full cans, okay? And that's all going in. And now we still have 1 more hour to go. So the vegetables should be cooking for about a whole full hour. And at this point, we start adding all of our spices. We're gonna add our 2 chicken cubes. And every single herb that we're using in spice is 1 teaspoon. 1 tablespoon. So it's 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. We get to the oregano, we're going to have 1/2 tablespoon of this. And with the oregano, you always make it as small as you can. You rub it in your hands and you just put it in there. It just gives it a flavor to it. With pepper, I've always told you, to me, pepper is a little bit too controlling. I'm to somebody I know. So we're going to have 1/2 tablespoon of pepper. If you have measuring spoons, good for you. I have them. I don't want to look for them right now. And 1/2 tablespoon of cayenne. For some extra color, 1/2 tablespoon of paprika. So all your spices have gone in. After your 3 hours are up, for the last half an hour, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. But that's in a few minutes, okay? See you then. So as always, all my recipes have a lot of onion and a lot of garlic. This one gets 5 teeth of garlic. I get all excited when I see garlic. It happens all the time. So I'm just smashing it right in. And now we officially have 34 minutes left for our perfect menudo, our Caribbean menudo. And just let the garlic just simmer in there. It's just absolutely perfect. It's gonna make it yummier than ever. So we're adding our garlic.
We went through the cycle now.
And as I mentioned earlier, are 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, whichever tomato paste you like. So I'm gonna make them heaping tablespoons. So you should do like this. It gives it a nice orange color. And just like that, you cover it again. It's gonna continue to cook for another 30 minutes. See you then. After 3 hours of cooking, your menudo should look this delicious. As you can tell, most of your vegetables have dissolved. You still see a little bit of potato, but mainly you see carrots and you see your chickpeas. You don't see your onions anymore, and everything is perfect. As an etiquette thing, when we serve menudo, we serve it with a little bit of onion on top if you want, but some people don't like onions, so just serve your menudo. Be very generous with your serving. Or a little bit of juice on top, and then you just take a couple of pieces of cilantro. You cut as big or small as you want and just put it on top like that, and you're all set. And as a side dish, we're having white rice with it. So you give people as much rice as they would like to eat. You can either put a whole piece of cilantro or chop up your cilantro. Enjoy, have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching Chris Cooks.